COVID will start becoming endemic in India in the next 6 months, a top expert has said, asserting that a new variant can't alone bring a third wave of infections. This pandemic has defied most of our predictions, but in the next 6 months, we will approach endemic status, Sujit Singh, the director of the National Center for Disease Control, told NDTV in an interview. Moving on to the next news, actor Sonu Sood's premises in Mumbai and a company in Lucknow linked to him were raided by the income tax department today, sources said. A recent deal between Sonu Sood's company and a Lucknow-based real estate firm is under the scanner. The survey operation has been initiated on allegations of tax evasion on this deal, sources in the income tax department have said. Moving on to the next news, a plan to allow 100% foreign investment in telecom through automatic route, meaning the investor does not need prior approval from the Reserve Bank or the government, got cabinet approval today along with 8 other key measures. The announcement made this afternoon by Telecom Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw is part of the government's comprehensive package for the telecom sector, which also included a 4-year moratorium for telcos to pay their AGR spectrum and unpaid dues. Moving on to the next news, screenwriter and lyricist Javed Akhtar, in a signed article in the Shiv Sena mouthpiece Saamana, has said that Hindus are the most tolerant majority in the world and that India could never be equated with Taliban-ruled Afghanistan, as Indians are by nature moderates. The Shiv Sena through Saamana had earlier this month criticized Akhtar when he had compared the RSS and VHP with Taliban. Actually, in the recent interview, I have said Hindus are the most decent and tolerant majority in the world. I have repeated this time and again and also emphasized that India can never become like Afghanistan because Indians by nature are not extremists. It is in their DNA to be moderate, to keep to the middle of the road, said Akhtar in his opinion piece in Saamana. Moving on to the next news, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin today made an emotional appeal to students tormented by the matter of appearing for the National Eligibility Entrance Test NEET for admission to undergraduate medical courses. His plea followed reports of a third case of suicide in a week related to the controversial exam. I beg of you, please do not end your lives. Nothing is impossible for you. Study with that confidence. Parents too should instill self-confidence in children and not stress them out, Chief Minister Stalin said in his appeal, advising panicked children to talk to mental health experts by dialing 104.